Necropolis from 1986. So remember how Total Recall had a woman with 3 boobs? Remember how cool that was? Well, Necropolis is twice as cool. Theme song.
Kyle's Reviews! Kyle's Reviews!
If you want to watch Necropolis, check the link in the description. So, this movie is about a Satan-worshipping woman. So we start off in the colonial American times with this Satan-worshipping woman doing some Satan-worshipping in the most 80s new wave dancing way you could ever imagine. At the same time, a man and woman are getting married. And this is kind of like probably the highlight of the sophistication of the movie. They do this back and forth between, cutting back and forth between the marriage and the Satan worshiping.
Dost thou love Satan?
I do.
Dost thou promise to give him thy hearts and minds?
I do.
In God's name,
In Satan's name?
I now pronounce you man
And well, the villagers find out and they kill the Satan worshiper.
You will never kill me. I will walk this land again and seek my revenge.
Smash cut to modern day New York. And turns out everybody from the past has been reincarnated. The present, the Satan worshiper, she is trying to get her revenge. The main actress has this great look to her, these short bleach blonde hair and her punk rock outfit. There's not a lot here. The plot kind of meanders along. First, she is looking for a ring, and then she's killing people, and she has to just go kill them, though. She usually ends up trying to get them to kill themselves and stuff. And she kills some people with she sucks out this ectoplasm or slime, and some of them become her minions, and she feeds them with her 6 boobs, which come out with, and those have, and what comes out of those boobs is ectoplasm instead of milk. But most of the movie centers on a pastor who is helping, at-risk kids who all are in their 20s, getting them off drugs, getting them jobs, things like that. And the Satan worshipers, he keeps killing them. There's a cop who's like, "What's going on?"
Tony was planning to go back to school. His whole life was on a positive track.
And a reporter. And they're all reincarnations of the people from the past. And they're trying to figure out what's going on. One of the fun parts is the coroner. Every time somebody gets killed and they're like, the pastor or the cop is like, "Oh, it's kind of like, I know this person. I don't think they would kill themselves." Coroner's like, "Nah, who's the doctor here? I can tell this was heart attack. I can tell they killed themselves."
Here he seems to think it was a murder.
No murder. It's suicide, honey. All right, the dead bodies are my business. Okay, Rev, baby? It's too late to save this soul.
What killed them?
Cardiac arrest. That's a heart attack, honey.
This is no ordinary heart attack victim.
So what killed?
Pasta and cheese. That's what killed this big Italian, honey.
I doubt it. Did the other victims have the mark and the ectoplasm?
Hector, what?
What are you talking about?
The sticky fluid. Did your medical examiner here test it?
That's Dr. Parker to you.
Did you test it?
The man is asking you something.
Look, I know my business. He died of a big, bad heart attack, okay?
And so his reactions are definitely the highlight of the movie. The other real highlight is the ending. And I'm going to say this is an early Charles Band movie. Charles Band of Full Moon Pictures. And if there's anything Full Moon movies love, it is puppetry. That's all I'm going to say. There's some puppetry, some stop motion animation stuff going on. But overall, the film's kind of slow. And like I said, it's more interested in the characters trying to figure out what's going on. And it's kind of interesting that it is the pastor that's the one that's like, "Oh yeah, past lives is a totally a thing. And I know my past lives in the past. He names like 3 or 4 of them. It's like, okay, the man of God thinks that this is kind of odd. Anyway, I'm going to give Necropolis 1 thumb up. 6 is more than 3, so this has to be better. That's how this works, right? And you know how it works at the end, what I'm going to ask you to do, right?